What's up, everybody? You guys know I don't do many of these commentaries because, for the most part, I think they're boring and unentertaining and a complete waste of time. But I will do one from time to time when I have something to say. Well, I have something to say. About a week ago or so, a YouTuber by the name of WingsofRedemption posted a video with his thoughts on trolling. Now, I don't consider myself an expert in trolling or the guru of trolling or anything like that, but it's something I've done for a while.
Of course.
And he made a few statements that I felt were a little ignorant and needed some response to. One of the first things he said was that he thinks, trolling is a fad, and it'll come and go, and it won't be around very long. I disagree with that because I think trolling's been around a long time. It's only going to continue to get worse or better, as whichever way you look at it. Actually, it's been around a lot longer than even I would say, gameplay commentaries. If you want to go really back as far, if you want to use YouTube as the bar, we can go back to, Leroy Jenkins. I mean, in my opinion, trolling is, saying something or doing something in a game, and I'm speaking of video game trolling here, just so you guys know. You're using either the mechanics of the game, or obviously you're trolling with your your voice chat or whatever. But it's in a game. You're doing something, and whatever you're doing, the whole intention of trolling is to get a reaction out of somebody. Whether it be a rage reaction or whining about what weapon you're using or whatever. To me, that's trolling. And if you want to go back to the Leroy Jenkins thing, what he did was, in a game of, World of Warcraft, he ran into a battle without any kind of, plan or anything like that, causing all his teammates to die and go in there unorganized and uncoordinated, and they all got killed, and they all screamed and complained about him and whatever. And it was a beautiful troll. It was what it was. Whether he was intentional or not, it was what it was. It made a reaction, and the thing's got 30 million views on YouTube. So, but getting away from that, he made a statement saying that, one, he thinks trolling is bullying. Well, there's a big difference between trolling and bullying, and this is my opinion on it. All right, and if you see it differently, then I'm not a troll. My opinion on trolling is going into a game, using the game mechanics, whatever you can use in the game, whether it be differently, incorrectly, wrong, anything from what you guys see me do is use a noob tube. A lot of people don't like that in Modern Warfare 3. I use it because it makes people mad. I use it, I get a reaction of it, make a video of it. Back in my Halo days, I'd go in, throw a couple grenades at my teammates, cause a couple of betrayals, they got mad, I recorded it, made a video of it. That's trolling as far as video games go. Alright, to me, the difference between trolling and bullying is once you go outside of your Xbox or your PlayStation, whatever, once you turn that power button off, the trolling ends. If you were the one getting trolled, you should be able to go over and turn your Xbox off, and it's over. Once you go outside of that, you're bullying. All right. If you hack into somebody's Facebook page, make a bunch of posts or whatever, and you're getting personal information and stuff like that, and using that against a person, that's online bullying. That's not trolling. You've crossed a line. Trolling, to me, is entertainment. And one of the other things he brought up that I thought was absolutely comical was he talked about trolling in real life, and he like the movie Jackass and stuff like that, and if you've got the balls to go take a poop in a Home Depot toilet, by all means, go right ahead. But to me, that's not trolling. That's something different. And he also said, if he used an example of if you went to the park and you seen a kid who was skateboarding and he wasn't really good at it, and you go over and push him off, as a joke or something. Yeah, dude, that's not trolling. That's assault. Yes, you will go to jail for that. I'm just trying to make the point here is what I do is trolling, and if you don't like what I'm doing or you don't like the trolling, you should just be able to walk over, turn your Xbox off, and it's over. Or, quit the game and go in another lobby, and the trolling ends. And anything outside of that, to me, is not trolling. To me, is a big difference between bullying. I've never bullied anybody. I don't bully people. I might talk a little trash or whatever, but you're never gonna hear me, say I'm coming to your house, or get to the point where I've got to try to find you online and find your personal information. Dude, all I want you to do is rage on the internet, and I'm gonna make a video out of it. That's trolling, and that's where it ends. And to think that trolling is a fad and it'll go away, and it's new. It's not new. I mean, who in their life hasn't made a prank phone call? I mean, one of the oldest prank phone calls is calling a random number and saying, "Hey, is your refrigerator running?" Hell yeah, it's running. Well, you better go catch it. I mean, how old is that one? That's trolling, because you can just hang up the phone and it's over. Anyway, I'm not going to drag this out much longer, but, Wings, there's a big difference between trolling and bullying. And, one of the other things, and the last thing I'm going to talk about, he said that is, they'll get bored because they won't be able to find any people to troll or anything like that, and they'll start staging it. I'm going to go with what Jerry Springer used to say. People used to ask Jerry Springer, "Where do you find your guests?" You know what he responded? Because it's harder to find the audience. Think about that. Trolling isn't going anywhere. Have a good day.
Are you freaking kidding me? Thank you. About time.